Give me the top 10 reasons why you think flight simmers and racing simmers are the same kind of people. The top 10 reasons why flight sim and racing sim fans are the same kind of people. Is it true? What does ChatGPT think? Would this make a good thumbnail? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. The top 10 reasons flight sim and racing sim fans are basically the same people. Well, the same kind of people. I've got to look intelligent for this, so I'm putting some glasses on. Okay, number 1. We chase realism like it's our religion. If there's a new wheelbase or a new flight sim yoke with 0.0001% better force feedback, we're buying it. No, I don't think I'd be buying a new force feedback base for either racing or flight sim if there was 0.0001% of it being a little bit better. But I see what it's trying to say here. We keep buying shit, right? Do you have a problem with buying shit for your simulator? I know I do. Number 2, right? We don't just play games, we train. Set up systems, procedures, telemetry. Who else does homework before having fun? Yeah, I don't know about the homework bit there. That doesn't make sense to me. But I suppose if you're little Johnny, you're better off doing your homework first and then simming, because then just your homework's in the back of your mind and it wrecks your head. So you're better off just getting the homework out of the way. Although I disagree with the whole homework thing. But what else? Yeah, I know what it's trying to say again here. We don't just play games. It is a simulator. And the systems, procedures, telemetry, and there's a lot of there's tech stuff to it. Number 3, cockpit immersion is life. Give us button switches, dials, gear shifters, MFDs. We want to feel like we're really there. MFDs referring to multifunctional displays there in an aircraft. But yes, we want the immersion, and that's why we buy all this hardware. We want to sit in the racing rig. We want to have the steering wheel on our hands. And there's nothing like, when you're sitting in your rig, you're gone. You're in another land, and that is very true. And certainly for Flight Simulator, it's the exact same thing. So the immersion is why we buy all the hardware. And you know what? In the long term, it's a cheaper hobby, isn't it? You just pay for it once. It's not like golf. You got to keep paying membership. Now, yes, so I agree with all that. Number four, VR is our portal to another dimension. Whether it's low-flying jets through canyons or late braking into a chicane, VR, heart-pounding magic. VR was made for flight sim and sim racing. We all know that by now. Number 5, we love mastering complex machines. Cars have setups, planes have checklists, and we love tweaking every tiny detail until it's perfect. Well, cars do have setups, and we have to master that so the car goes around the track faster and we win races. Planes don't have checklists, humans have checklists, but I know where it's going. Planes have an awful lot of other stuff as well, and we love tweaking every detail until it's perfect, yes. Well, God knows, I've spent an awful lot of time. I spend more time tweaking with the damn sim than playing it, which is not good for simming. Number 7, we live for the adrenaline rush. Taking off in a storm or overtaking on the final corner both make your heart explode with excitement. I haven't had my heart explode lately. I think that would be slightly unhealthy, but I know where it's going there. Taking off in a storm or overtaking, yeah, well, look, there is exhilaration there. There is adrenaline. When you're online and you're overtaking someone, you can't afford to crash in sim racing, right? Because then you're out of the race. And with flying, yeah, when you're trying to shoot down your opponent in a World War II or an F-16, yeah, there's an adrenaline rush there. But it's not exactly like jumping off a bridge with a bungee rope, is it? No. Number 8. We join the hobby and never escape. Just one upgrade. The next thing you know, you're explaining to your family why your room looks like NASA meets F1. Yes, I think I have experienced this problem. People come in, you're showing them around the house and they want to come in and have a look. And they see the sim here and there's raised eyebrows. It's either that and they're completely confused, thinking you're nuts, or you just can't get them out of the seat. They just won't leave. So yes, for both sim racing, I think you'll all have experienced that. For you kiddies there, when your parents bring them up to your room, when your parents bring their friends up to the room, you can't get them out, I bet you. Let me know. Number 8, we learn real life skills. Racing lines, aerodynamics, braking technique, radio, discipline, gaming teaches us more than school sometimes. So I agree with point number 9. There is real world skills there. It is educational. I'll take aerodynamics out of that, for example. There's aerodynamics in both motor racing and there's aerodynamics in flying as well. Motor racing, you've got to have all the aerodynamics so the car is stuck to the road, and you have to configure that and you have to know the physics behind it. Same with airplanes. What is a stall? Why does the aircraft fall out of the sky when you do a tight turn? What's the physics behind that and how do you avoid it? So it is very educational and it is real world skills, especially if you get into the physics of it. Number 10, we dream big. We might not be real pilots or race drivers, but in the sim, we're living the dream every day. Yes, that's why people do simming. And that's why it's become such a mad thing. It's huge. It's just taken over the whole world. So if you're not too sure what you're watching, you should investigate a little bit further because you'll have a ball.